Welcome back, everyone. You may remember this infamous line from the classic film, The Godfather.
Fredo, you're my older brother, and I love you. But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again. Ever.
So is a similar mob mentality taking hold in Washington? Michael Francese is a former mob boss in the Colombo crime family and the author of this brand new book, I'll Make You an Offer You Can't Refuse. How Washington and the mob are acting alike. Michael, welcome back.
Thank you.
So is this a big stretch to think that all of a sudden the Washington, D.C. has become our godfather?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of similarities in the way they're operating and the way we used to operate on the street. And, you know, to me, it looks like that's the way it's going.
What do you mean? Extortion, things like that?
No, I mean, just this desire to take control. You know, it's Geithner coming out now with wanting to exercise more control over business. It's the way we used to operate, you know. The mob
Decide 90% of your bonuses belong to him?
Exactly. You know, we would walk into a business and, you know, put our arms around the people, lend them a little money if they needed, and the whole object was to get control of the company. And I see this going the same way.
So let's talk a little bit more about Tim Geithner, because this plan, apparently, it's been leaked last night, but he's going to announce it today. You call him what?
He's like an underboss to me. I mean, he's doing the work of you know, the whole family, and he's kind of the guy out front and looking to exercise control. And to me, it's scary because this is how we used to take control of things. And you know, to me, I want less government intervention in my life.
Nancy Pelosi and Barney Frank play what role in the movie? In the mob?
You know, they're like to me, the two guys, or you know, the lady and the guy that Obama's kind of stuck with to appease the rest of the family. And you know, we used to have that in that life. Sometimes the boss would have two people there or one person there that he didn't really want there, but he was stuck with them because they had control in the family, and you had to appease the rest of the people. And I look at them as the two people that he's appeasing the rest of the Democratic Party with.
Interesting. George Soros, of course, a very wealthy man who's made his political views very well known to the left. How do you see him?
The guy in the shadows that's kind of, you know, pulling the strings on the whole party. I think this guy maintains a lot of more control than we may think. And, you know, he's got the money. He funds a lot of their groups. And I really think he has a lot to say in that party.
Michael, does it scare you?
It concerns me. I mean, you know, not much scares me at this point, but it really concerns me because I see that trend, you know.
He got out of the mob, Brian. So, you know, in the early 90s, you said you did fear for your life for a short period of time. So I understand that nothing scares you.
And with good reason. I had, you know, my issues in walking away from that life. People were pretty upset with me about it, and so it took years to get over. But, you know, George Soros, you know, to me, he's the guy. I mean, he's the guy you got to be concerned about here because he exercises a lot of control.
And here's the scary thing. He's made money through this global downturn. He came out of retirement because he predicted it. I don't know if he orchestrated it, if that's possible with his money, but he's made billions. So he's in control while everybody else wonders what the heck happened.
And I wonder why they associate with this guy. I mean, here, look, one thing about mob guys, you know, we were pretty patriotic. We may have been doing our thing on the streets, but we didn't like anybody messing with the country. And I recall, you know, after 9/11, he was he did some damage on Wall Street.
Well, here's your new book, I'll Make You an Offer You Can't Refuse. Tips from a former mob boss. Michael, great to see you. Thanks so much for coming on.
All right, Michael. Meanwhile, next, Clayton Morris. He talks about netbooks, what you should buy, why they're so cheap.